Hey, this video was originally recorded in German, but I wanted to share it with you also in English. That is why I have translated the audio, and you might notice that sometimes the lip sync is not perfect. But I hope the content is still helpful for you. In the future, I will be recording videos directly in English, so it will be even better. If you enjoy the video and want to see more, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy! I bought the Philips Pasta Maker from the VIVA Collection, and today I would like to introduce this product. I want to find out how well this pasta maker can actually make fresh pasta and whether it is suitable for regular use. To do this, I have put the pasta maker through a practical test, which means that I will be making a normal portion of pasta and commenting on the process. Have fun! First of all, I would like to briefly introduce this product. The VIVA Pasta Maker is also from Philips, but should not be confused with the Philips Advanced Collection. Compared to the collection model, the VIVA Pasta Maker is relatively simple. The delivery includes 4 attachments for spaghetti, penne, tagliatelle and lasagne, as well as a cleaning tool, a measuring cup and a recipe book. The whole thing is available at a price of just under 200 euros. Assembly and disassembly is relatively simple. First, slide the kneading chamber onto the main appliance, then insert the dough hook, insert the press cylinder into the chamber and then insert the attachments. If you turn it a little, it will go in further. Next, attach the shaping disc. Make sure that the arrow is pointing upwards. Screw on the disc attachment holder, put the lid on and you're ready to go. To dismantle, of course, follow the same steps but in the opposite order. Now I'm curious to see how the VIVA Pasta Maker performs in practice. First, I weighed out 200 grams of flour. The measuring jug supplied should contain exactly this amount. Nevertheless, I recommend weighting the amount with a scale because a measuring cup like this can be very imprecise. This is because flour can have very different volumes. For example, if it has been sitting in the cupboard for a long time, it can be quite compressed and therefore take up less space. In my case, it was quite the opposite and I had to add flour over the rim to get to the 200 grams. In the second step, I turned the switch to automatic mode and then pressed the start button. Now I slowly pour the liquid into the opening of the lid. For my pasta, I choose a recipe from the recipe book supplied. For normal wheat pasta, the quantities are 200 grams of all-purpose flour together with 80 milliliters of liquid. I use 1 egg for the liquid and fill up the rest with water. What I notice with this recipe is that the amount of liquid is less than with the dough that I would need by hand. It takes 3 minutes and 10 seconds for the pasta to appear for the first time. I was able to get a plate just in time to catch the pasta. I cut the spaghetti off the surface at regular intervals using the accessory provided. Incidentally, the standard length for spaghetti is 25 centimeters. After another 4 minutes, the spaghetti making process seems to be finished. There is still dough in the chamber, but not that much and nothing seems to be able to be extruded anymore. The instructions say that in that case you have to activate the dough extraction mode. This changes the direction of rotation of the dough hook. However, no more pasta was extruded. The pasta looks pretty tasty though, and what strikes me positively is that it is not sticky at all. This is often a problem with homemade pasta, as you shouldn't leave it on a plate for a long time. Of course, I wanted to know how good the pasta really tastes, so I prepared a delicious cheese sauce and tried a small portion of it. The result was excellent. I covered the rest of the pasta with cling film and put it in the fridge. That way it will keep for a few days without a problem. Fresh pasta does taste better, of course. Okay, the pasta will have to wait, but the machine needs to be cleaned. So I unscrew the removable parts and collect the remaining dough that was still in the machine and shape it into a ball. I will later roll the dough out and most likely make tagliatelle out of it. You can find instructions on how to do this on my website. I put the link in the description. So I have now cleaned all the necessary parts, and I have to say that the cleaning took almost longer than making the pasta itself. The cleaning tool that is supplied is quite helpful, but it still takes some time to remove all the dough residue from the corners and edges. The dough hook, the extruder and the shaping attachment in particular were a bit tedious. In conclusion, I can say the following about the Philips Pasta Maker VIVA. The machine performed all tasks without any problems, and for making pasta for a maximum of 4 people, this is a top product. However, there is another pasta maker from Philips, the Philips Advance, and I also tested it. In fact, I tested a total of 5 pasta makers. I also subjected each of them to an endurance test. And if you want to know how this product fared in the endurance test, you can watch the following video. I will continue to use the pasta maker, so if you want to see an update video, subscribe to this channel and like the video. Thank you very much.